Jai Guruji Maharaj, Shukrana Guruji Maharaj. With folded hands and gratitude in my heart, I bow to the lotus feet of a beloved Guruji. With his divine grace and due permission, I would like to start the reading of chapter 103, Satsang number 99 from the holy book Light of Divinity. Nanak chinta mat kar. O Nanak, do not worry. He feeds even the fish in the ocean. In 2003, I came to Jalvayu Towers in Sector 56, Gurgaon. I found that there was no temple in the area. By the grace of God, I took the initiative and a trust of local residents was formed to build a temple. In the meantime, in February 2004, the Haryana Urban Development Authority, who had advertised that it was offering 1,000 square yards for religious sites. Our trust applied for a religious site in Sector 56. During yoga and pranayam sessions held at our area, I came in contact with Commander R.K. Sharma. He told me about Guruji Maharaj, relating how his family had been blessed by Guruji. The commander also suggested that if the trustees for the temple visited Guruji Maharaj, his blessings would ensure the temple was built. Subsequently, I visited Bade Mandir on 25th July 2004 for the first time along with Commander Sharma. In the evening, my wife Preeti and I attended a satsang at Mr. Madan's residence in Gurgaon. Many cases regarding Guruji's blessing were discussed. The Sangat was bowing in front of Guruji's photograph with great devotion and love. But I wondered if this was Guruji's marketing and sales department in show. I kept my thoughts to myself. 4 days later, on 29 July, the executive committee of the temple trust went to the Empire State Temple along with Commander Sharma. I liked the environment immediately. We had langar and before departing, met Guruji Maharaj and told him about our purpose. Guruji gave his blessings that the temple would be built. Commander Sharma was overjoyed. He knew that once Guruji had given his blessings, the temple trust would get a plot from Huda and the temple would come up for sure. There was tough competition for the allotment of land. By Guruji's grace, our trust, the Sanatan Dharam and Samaj Kalyan Trust, got the land in December 2004. Subsequently, the trust had 60 life members. The temple became functional on 14th February 2006 due to Guruji's grace and the efforts of the Sector 56 residents. My wife avoids major surgery. Since I had liked Guruji's place very much, I told Preeti about it and asked her whether she would like to visit it. She said yes, and we visited the Empire State Temple on a Sunday on 1st August 2004. While we were returning, a devotee gave us a photograph of Guruji Maharaj. After the visit, Preeti was also jubilant and told me she had been searching for a long time for a place like Guruji's where one could find peace of mind. Preeti had been battling health problems since 1998. She had endometriosis, ovarian cysts and uterus fibroids. We had shuttled from one doctor to another, trying homeopathy, Ayurveda and allopathy by turns in vain. In August 2003, we opted for surgical treatment and got both her ovaries and the uterus removed. There was some relief, but it lasted only for 2 to 3 months. Every now and then, there would be some pain and doctors were unable to identify her problem. Some diagnosed it as muscular pain, others as a stone formation in the kidney or gastric pain. No one could arrive at a diagnosis or solution. On 4th August, 3 days after we had our first darshan of Guruji, Preeti had severe pain in the pelvic and kidney region at night. Painkillers gave no relief. The morning found her a bit better, but by night the situation had worsened. Preeti wondered aloud why her condition was getting worse when Guruji's photograph that had been placed at her residence should have got rid of her problems. A day later, on 6th August, we visited our doctor. He lined up 10 tests and by evening confirmed that only one of the ovaries had been removed during the operation and a large cyst had formed across the remaining ovary. This mass was pressing against the kidney, which had swollen to double its normal size. Thus, 5 days after a visit to Guruji Maharaj, Preeti's undiagnosed problem had been well defined. The doctors recommended immediate surgery. A day later, at 11:30 p.m., we were rushing to the hospital for surgical attention when we stopped for 5 minutes at the Empire State Temple to take Guruji's blessings. Guruji blessed Preeti and reassured us that she would be all right. We rushed to the hospital. I had kept Guruji's photograph with me while going to hospital. On 7th August, Preeti went through a number of tests and medicines were given to her. She was relieved 3 days later from this hospital and advised to undergo the surgery, a crucial one, at Apollo Hospital. The 12th of August was a Thursday, a day we could visit Guruji Maharaj. I asked Preeti if she was comfortable enough to go to Guruji. She said yes, and we reached Guruji's place. When we came out, Preeti told me that she had prayed to Guruji internally thus: I have gone through a surgery last year and it is a very painful process. I have another major surgery lined up for next week. I pray to you to help me avoid the surgery and cure me with medicines. I also prayed Guruji to cure her but left the means to him. The next day we visited Apollo Hospital and our doctor clearly said that surgery is a must and began her pre-surgical preparations. August 20 was fixed as the date of the surgery. She was quite upset. She said she had requested Guruji to avoid surgery, but her luck was so bad that Guruji had not favored her. On 15th August, Guruji's Sangat was to be held at Mr. Bhatia's house. I asked Preeti whether she would like to come along with me to attend the Satsang. She refused. She said she believed in Guruji, but maybe her luck was not so good. At Sangat, she said, when others will be talking about how they have been blessed by Guruji, she would feel bad that she had not been blessed. So I went alone. The first satsang I heard was about a case identical to that of Preeti's. A young lady lined up for surgery for ovarian cysts, got Guruji's blessings and avoided surgery. I was convinced that I was hearing this satsang because Guruji wanted to give me an indication of the future. A sequence of miraculous events started unfolding. Doctors, sure of inevitable surgery, were surprised to observe a dramatic improvement in Preeti's condition. Few days hence, the doctors, unable to believe whatever was happening, conveyed that Preeti did not require any surgery as just 30% of the cyst was left, which could be taken care of by medicines. Since then, Preeti has been doing well with a minimum of medicines, and that major surgery has never been required. Preeti has been granted exactly what she had prayed for, cure with medication alone, thanks to the blessings of Guruji. After going to Guruji, you need not talk to him. He scans everybody and takes care of everyone who surrenders himself to his feet. Overcoming my financial crisis. Our life has changed dramatically after coming in touch with Guruji Maharaj. I was always worried about all aspects of my life. The first change was that this attitude changed. Now I know Guruji takes care of all my problems, and that any situation we face has been sent by Guruji's grace. Guruji rarely speaks to his devotees, but he takes care of everybody. He spoke to me on 8th October, Ja tera kalyan kar deta, you have been blessed. From that day onwards, things started changing in my life. There was a major change in my professional life. I was running a business but was not professionally satisfied. I wanted to change, but in the mid-40s, it is tough to do so. I did not have the courage to act, but Guruji held me in his own hands and brought me out of awkward situations. Bahan pakad Guru kadya, so hi utrya par. Only those cross the ocean of life whom the Guru holds by the hand. I shut down my business on 16th August 2005. Guruji blessed me such that now I earn more than while running my businesses. I am working towards building plans for a big national project. I have the professional satisfaction I wanted. During this changeover, Guruji's blessings kept me intact. As the Shabad has it, Nanak chinta mat kar, chinta tiski hai, jal mein jan tupaye, tina virozi de. Guru Nanak ji says there is no need to worry, even those living in the ocean are provided for by the Lord. My flat was also being built at this time. I was in a financial crisis when payments due for the flat were to be released. I did not speak a word to Guruji, but he knows. Every time I needed money, a helping hand was extended. Those who helped me out never even asked for their money. A year later, on 16th May 2006, I got the keys of my flat, and on 19th May 2006, a Friday, I kept those keys at the lotus feet of Sri Guruji Maharaj. I could retain the flat only due to Guruji's blessings during a financial crisis. For me, Guruji is God. I used to go to a temple daily. I worshipped many gods and goddesses. Since March 2006, by the grace of Guruji, I see every god in Guruji. Eko naam tyaye man mere. O my mind, think constantly of the one eternal name and know that there is only one mantra. Om Namah Shivay, Guruji Sada Sahay. I have seen God in front of me. Now I do not look forward to going anywhere else. My search for God has ended at His lotus feet. A guard gets back his life. On February 2005, I was going to my office when I saw a security guard around 20 years old lying on the road surrounded by a few people. I got down from a car and went to see the guard. I tried to open his mouth and he started breathing, but at the same time he was bleeding and foaming. I could make out that he would collapse within a few minutes. I closed my eyes and prayed to Guruji to extend his help to this lad. When I opened my eyes, I was surprised. Within 30 seconds, the injured security guard had stood up. I thanked Guruji and asked the guard about his name and his address. He answered satisfactorily. He was well. I came to my office realizing and knew that Guruji was with me at all times. The moment I pray to Guruji, he answers. After I had reaped the full benefit of the peace of mind that I felt from being at Guruji's temple, I requested the Sadguru to attach all my family members to his lotus feet. It is Guruji's grace that today my parents, the families of my two brothers, my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law's family are attached to Guruji's lotus feet and all have their own experiences to share. Guruji has given peace of mind, health and wealth to all. Since all my family members have come to Guruji's Sharan refuge, everyone's attitude has changed dramatically. The understanding among family members has improved a lot. Dancing as Shiva. My younger brother Ramesh Kapoor visited Guruji for the first time in May 2005 along with his family. After going back to Ludhiana, his wife Sonal fell seriously ill. She had typhoid and her temperature was at a high of 104 degrees Fahrenheit for 4 to 5 days. On the night of the 5th day, Guruji appeared in her dream and asked her, "Where is Vishu, my nephew? I have come to bless him." Sonal replied that Vishu had gone out and told Guruji in a dream that she was dying and she did not want to. Guruji asked her what had happened. She told him about the illness she was suffering. Guruji told her not to worry and raised his hand in blessing. A few rays from Guruji's hands entered her body. She sweated profusely during the dream, a sure sign that she was getting cured of typhoid. The next morning when she woke up, she rang me up and told me of her dream. From that day on, her temperature started coming under control and she was up within the next few days. Just one darshan of Guruji and he had extended his protection and grace to my younger brother's wife. He scans, registers and takes care of everyone. All hail Guruji Maharaj. One day in November 2005, Ramesh was reading the Ramayana and there was a description of Guru Mahima. He thought about Guruji and immediately reached Empire State in his thoughts. He saw Guruji coming out of his room. He embraced Guruji and saw that Guruji had split into two forms. One went and got seated with the Sangat and the other transformed into Lord Shiva and danced with Ramesh for 15 minutes. While dancing, Ramesh asked Guruji whether people could see them. Guruji replied that nobody was seeing them and he should just enjoy himself. Then Lord Shiva merged into Guruji sitting on his seat. In this trance, Ramesh had langar and then returned to the place. He shared this incident with me when he came to Delhi a few days later to visit Guruji. Guruji also blessed Ramesh so that he could build his house. A hardworking person, he was unable to build his house for the last 10 years, but he was able to shift to his own house on 29th May 2006. Devyani, my niece, is a very intelligent girl. In spite of being hardworking, she was coming second in class, missing the first position by a whisker. After visiting Guruji Maharaj, Devyani stood first not only in class 6th, but in all the 4 sections of class 6 in year 2006. This is how Guruji's blessings take care of us. Vishu, my nephew, similarly got through his class 8 boards. Guruji is Shivji. He is Durga. My elder brother Shiv Kumar Pushkarna attended the first satsang at my place in October 2004. He came as a matter of courtesy, but it was only by the middle of 2005 that he finally got a chance to take refuge in Guruji's Sharan. He found tremendous peace of mind and has since then become a calm and composed person. One day his wife Renu could not complete her Durga Stuti, a prayer to Mother Durga, a part of her morning routine. She was upset. Guruji appeared before her and told her that she should not bother too much about these things. He said that he was everywhere and that she should remember him. Then Guruji changed into a lady to show her that he was Durga Ma as well and embraced her. He then disappeared. Bhabiji had severe knee pain and doctors had suggested tests and a lengthy treatment. She visited Bade Mandir on Shivratri 2006 and from that day her knee has been alright. This is all due to Guruji's blessings. On 15 May 2006, we visited the Shiv Mandir. The hall houses Lord Shiva and Guruji's seat. My elder brother Shiv bowed to Lord Shiva and to Guruji's seat. He noticed that the Sangat was bowing first at Guruji's seat and then before Lord Shiva. He wondered where he should pay his respects first. We were in the temple for around 1.5 hours. We were listening to the Satsangs. While going back home, when my brother bowed in front of Lord Shiva's statue and looked up, he did not see Lord Shiva. He saw the face of Guruji in place of Lord Shiva's face. He had his answer. Whether you bow at one place or the other, it is He who is everywhere. Before this incident, Mrs. Sabarwal used to tell the Sangha that she had seen Guruji as Lord Shiva, but there was a 1% doubt in mind. After my elder brother's experience, all my doubts cleared. I feel tremendously fortunate to be in the Sharan of Lord Shiva, present with us as Guruji. Blessings for my friends too. I shared my experiences with friends and a number of them came under Guruji's Sharan and experienced his grace. To mention a few, Mr. V.K. Gupta was blessed when his daughter's life changed for the better. She was blessed with a wonderful husband and cooperative in-laws. Another friend, Mr. Y.B. Gupta, was transferred to Gorakhpur from Ludhiana. He was going through a bad professional period. He visited Guruji before joining duty at Gorakhpur. Though he had not told Guruji about his problem, he got transferred to Ghaziabad within 11 months. He owns a flat at Patparganj and Guruji's blessing saw him return to his home. Similarly, Mr. Rajesh Sharma had a professional setback. His company was framing him in a false case. He came to Guruji's Sharan. He got peace of mind. His company asked him to be ready with an international lawyer to face charges. But he told me that since now he had a universal lawyer, Guruji, nobody could harm him. After he came to Guruji, the company forgot all about the case and he is peacefully enjoying his professional life. Rajesh lives in Jalandhar and regularly visits Guruji's temple there. A marital problem is solved. My mother-in-law and her family visited Guruji on 1st January 2005 for the first time. The married life of my brother-in-law Ashish had not been well since the last 10 years. Subsequently, in June 2005, matters came to a head and a divorce seemed imminent. My mother-in-law came to Gurgaon and went to Guruji, praying for a better life for the couple. After a week, the marital dispute was over and the couple visited Guruji. By his grace, Ashish and his wife today lead a better married life and take care of their only son. Satsang of V.K. Pushkarna. With this, first and foremost, I would like to seek forgiveness from our beloved Guruji for the mistakes in the narration of this divine satsang. I would also like to seek forgiveness from each and every one of you for the same and would like to invite you to the narration of next divine satsang from the holy book Light of Divinity. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you each and